Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series here on Football Manager 2013, and it's going to be the Saviour Cometh. We're going to be doing one of the challenges, and it is going to be something I've really looking forward to. Actually, I was really considering and wondering whether this would be a doable thing, whether the challenges are going to be a bit too, short or long or a bit drawn out or whatever. But I think I've managed to do something with this, and I think it's a bit unique. I've yet to see it on YouTube, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So, what is this then? So the Saviour Cometh, for those who don't know what an FM challenge is, I'm going to go through this because I realise, maybe there are some people out there who don't know what's going on. Basically, if you haven't got the game, you go into challenges and there are certain selective challenges. Now you can do, for example, the Invincibles. You can take over a team that's halfway through the season, top of the league, and you have to guide them, obviously, to the end without losing. And if you do lose, that's game over. There's other ones, I think, like you can't win anything with kids, like as Alan Hansen famously once said, because obviously he's amazing. No, he is great. You basically, you have a team of youth players, good prospective youth players, bring them in and do something with them. Now, I'm tempted to do that one in the future, maybe as a sort of regen-like team, maybe, with Liverpool, because I really, really did enjoy the regen series. And obviously, you've got this one here where, as you can see, Southampton. I'll explain why I've chosen them in a moment. Take them, as you can say, I've not had a particularly good half of the season. This is where we're up to now, 12th of January 2013. Obviously, that will be in a few days. And they are languishing at the bottom on 10 points, 11 points away from West Ham there on 17th, and Liverpool on 23. Okay. Now, why have I picked Southampton to do this? The original plan was to do it with QPR. Because, they are really stuck at the bottom of the table. They are doing very, very poorly at the moment. However, I made that decision before Ari came in. And since Ari has come in, I think, maybe that would not be the best decision in the world. Because, he's going to come in now and arguably he is going to, I reckon he will do something with QPR. I reckon he will keep them up. But also, the main reason is because of, if you look here, they are 10th currently, and the game really does not necessarily rate QPR, but, it sees them as a lot better than what they actually are in real life. And the reason for that is because I think if I did QPR, it'd be a bit of a cop-out, to be honest, because their players are really good on this game. Individually, there's some really good players in that QPR team. And, it wouldn't be that much of a challenge, to be honest. I mean, it'd be a bit of a challenge, but, there isn't much of a challenge there when you've got players such as Julio Cesar, who's a great goalkeeper still in goal. Who else? I can't even think of their team. But, they've got some good players. Granero's in the team, for God's sake. Sean Wright-Phillips is good on his day. Jibril Cisse is good, on his day. So I think that'd be a bit of a cop-out. I think Southampton provides me with a really good challenge. So I thought, okay, I'll do another team in the bottom three. It was either Southampton or Reading, and the reason I went with Southampton is because I think I've got unfinished business with Southampton. And if you watch the FM12 series I did with them, sort of sandwiched between that Cardiff and Liverpool side, save I did. So I started with Liverpool back in 2011. Obviously, I started in September 2000, or October, whatever it was, 2011. Then for a little bit took a break, did Cardiff, and then after I finished with Cardiff, I did Southampton, and I went back to Liverpool and kind of took it all over. I did all right with Southampton. I got them promoted fairly easily. And then we had a fairly comfortable first season in the Premier League, finished like 10th, I think. And then I think we got to the Champions League in the third season. And once we did get into the Champions League, it kind of stopped there and went with the Liverpool save, and that kind of took over and I lost interest. But, I think I've got unfinished business with this team. But also, obviously, I know this team. I do know a lot of the players. And, I think there's some real good entertainment to have here. So what I'm going to do is there's not going to be any action in this. I'm just going to show you around, like the team or the situation, basically. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload each game. So we've got a brilliant start. Chelsea away, Man City at home, Stoke away. Oh, that's going to be hard. I'm really not looking forward to that. And basically what I'm going to do is upload a game every Saturday, so it corresponds with the actual Premier League. So there are going to be games, there are going to be weeks where there's, an FA Cup game, for example, so I won't upload the video then, I'll upload maybe a Brighton video or something. So what I'm going to mean is to upload video every Saturday, now at 3 o'clock or whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to upload it the full 90 minutes, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to upload it on Saturday at, say, sometime between 3 and 6 o'clock, say. or even actually 12 and 6 o'clock, obviously depending if they're playing earlier or not. Even if they're playing on Sunday, I'll still upload it on a Saturday. Apart from the last day of the season, of course, which will be on a Sunday because everyone plays on the Sunday. And yeah, I'm going to, correspond and see. So come May, literally come May, will we still be in the Premier League? So, we are in the sort of QPR position. I mean, Southampton aren't too far away themselves from the drop zone. I mean, they're a little bit ahead of QPR and Reading, but, they're nowhere near out of the woods. So I think there's a really good challenge here. So a few players, obviously the morale is awful. So I think to keep an eye, used to, I'm not sure about this these days, but keep an eye liked for a while. Artur Boruc, Calvin Davis did a good job for me. Players, I really, really did enjoy. Adam Lallana for me was absolutely phenomenal. He really was brilliant. Unfortunately, he's out for a while. Jason Punchin, I actually did on FM12 what I forgot the fucking Southampton manager's name. Aren't I good? My mind's just totally gone blank. Nigel Adkins, there you go. God, I actually did what Adkins did in real life. I managed to record Jason Punchin for the second season, the Premier League season. So, that was a good move by him. Obviously, I think, again, they were watching my videos. James Ward-Prowse, great youngster. I'm going to be obviously introducing him. Obviously, his potential is fantastic. Gaston Ramirez, I mean, it's a great player to have. Gulli DePrado, I'm not a fan of. I don't think he's very good. I never really thought he was very good in FM12, and he's probably going to be a bit shitter on this. And, of course, Billy Sharp, who I, of course, did sign on FM12 before they signed him in real life. Once again, Southampton, you were watching my videos. Nigel, if you want to know how to get out, if you want to stay in the Premier League, you watch these videos. You employ the same tactics. Okay, we're not absolutely playing the same fixtures, but I will guide you very slowly because obviously you're a rookie manager. And, okay, I'm joking. No, but seriously though, a few players I got rid of eventually. I think players like Steve Davis, Chaplow, De Ridder, Gulli, obviously, or Julie, whatever he's called. I got rid of a few of these players. I'm also going to be bringing in a few others as well. Hopefully, I might bring in a striker maybe. Ricky Lambert obviously is injured as well, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. He's out for 2 months. I think Lallana's out for a month. That's not too bad actually. But Ricky Lambert, that's a big shot because we've got Jay Rodriguez. He's not even that great, in my opinion. I've never really rated Jay Rodriguez. We've got Billy Sharp though. Tempted to bring him back. Can I? Let's just see. Let's see what happens here. I think I can. I can't really. That's annoying. Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, yeah, so let's go over the fixtures here. So obviously, you're out of the FA Cup. That's just what happened. For the easily confused, I didn't play these games. But bizarrely, they actually had a great start. Look at that. They beat Arsenal and Sunderland. So for a while there, they could have very well been top of the league. And look at that, they beat Man City, so it's possible. It's very, very possible. And then they just died. Although 3-2 against QPR is not bad. Wow, Calvin Davis. I think what the game's trying to... they've got Gazzaniga in goal. Boris, wow. Whoa! 4.6. Wow, okay. Well, I need a new goalkeeper first and foremost. Anyway, so we've got the first game coming up, which will be on Saturday. Will be against Chelsea. Then we have Man City the following week. Oh my God. Stoke Swansea. Now, I'm not too sure whether I'm going to be doing these as in a few days before the actual game, or I might just I'm probably going to do say 3 games at a time. So obviously by the time we get to Anfield, God, seriously, Anfield last game, oh God, we'll I'll probably do that, not live, but I'll do that a few days before the end of the season and see where we go. So yeah, that will be. So that's going to be it then. So the Saviour cometh to Southampton. Can I take them out of the relegation zone? So I've got a much harder task than Adkins, arguably, and steer them away to safety. So we'll find out on Saturday as we play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. I'm not holding out in this game. I'm really not. So we've got a fair bit of money. I mean, 4 million's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not amazing. Can I maybe bring in a striker? Maybe get... I think loans. If I'm going to say do it, loan signings are very, very important here, and I think I definitely need to bring in a few. I'm not sure how many I can have. I think it's 2 or 3. 2 in the Premier League, isn't it? I think you can have 4 in the I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check that. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of research, find out what's going on, and bring some players in for this Chelsea game. And so thank you very much for watching. I hope you are looking forward to this. If you do if you do want more of this, or if you are enjoying it or anything like that, whatever, like the video and get some feedback in up in this place. Don't just dislike and go, "Why are you doing Southampton again, faggot?" So yeah, just to point that out. And I will see you on Saturday. So for the Chelsea game. So bye bye for now.